In MantisProperty, we have some really cool and exciting features to help you check in attendees to your open homes and also to market to those attendees and anyone interested in a specific listing. First of all, I'm going to run through how you can check in your attendees, and then after that, I'll run through the different ways to market to those attendees to drum up more competition and more interest in your properties. When you first log into MantisProperty, you'll notice that there is a scheduler or a calendar that appears on your dashboard. This automatically shows your agenda and it shows any upcoming inspections that you have. You can easily double click on those, or if you're on a mobile device or a tablet, tap on it to jump straight to the inspection time. Another way to get to this inspection check-in screen is through the upcoming inspections section on your left-hand side menu. Here you can click on the green inspection time for any of your upcoming inspections, and that will also take you to the check-in screen. The great thing about this check-in screen is that it's accessible from mobile devices, including tablets and phones, which allows you to attend your open home and take the details of attendees right there in real time. A little bit later in this video, I'll run through how to set up autoresponders so that you can have text messages or emails going to attendees as soon as they are recorded attending one of your inspections. To check in an attendee, simply click Add New Visitor. Recording a new visitor is actually quite easy. The first box that we have here is the contact box. So this is a predictive text box where you can start typing the name, email address or phone number of an existing contact and it will search the database and find them. So if I start typing a name here, you'll see that it's picked up this contact and I can simply click that to select it. Then under this, select the inquiry source if you have any of those set up. Under that you can record any notes or feedback from the contact regarding this inspection. If the contact doesn't exist when you're typing them in at the top, then you can easily add a new contact by clicking the plus button next to the contact. This will pop up a box where you can start filling in the information such as the first name, last name, email address, mobile and phone number, and then you just simply click Add New Contact and that'll add your contact. If you do this first and the contact already exists, then it will come up with a message saying that that contact already exists and you can't add them. If this happens, simply click on the X in the top right of this window and that will close the Add Contact, and then you can just type in that contact's name in the predictive text box to select them. Once you've selected the contact or added the contact and then entered the notes or feedback, simply click Add Visitor. This takes you straight back to the check-in screen, and as you can see here, here's the name, the mobile number, the email address, and other details for the person that has just checked in. Again, you can click Add New Visitor and continue checking in your visitors as they attend your open home. Once you've completed your open home, you can come back into your listing at any time and you can click on Inspections and Inspection Attendees and Notes to then view anyone that's attended that inspection. You can then click on Edit Notes at any time if you want to edit the notes that you've recorded or add any extra notes regarding that attendee for the specific inspection. You can also print an inspection snapshot report, which will generate a PDF with your custom branding and details of the number of people that attended that specific inspection. This is a good way to run through the inspection attendees with your vendor. There are also some other cool features in here to look at the attendees of your inspection. If we go back to the listing details, there is a vendor report section. When we click on that, as you can see here, it says the days on the market have been 13, no inquiries made yet, but the number of open homes has been 1, and then the number of individual inspections has been 1. So the number of open homes is how many specific open homes you have had, and the number of individual inspections is how many people have attended open homes for this listing over time. On the left-hand side where it says inquiries, it will actually show you details of any inquiries that have come in through realestate.com, domain, your website, or have been entered manually into the system. And then over here on the right is the inspection feedback. So that'll give you a quick rundown of the date of the inspection, who attended it, and any feedback they had, and the inquiry source. Here you can also enter any notes that you want to appear on the vendor report. Once you've entered all those details, you can click Print Report up the top or Save and Print Report down the bottom, and that will generate a PDF report that you can hand to your vendor that shows all of this information on this screen, including all the inquiries and all the inspection attendees. But it also hides the inspection attendees and inquiries' last names for confidentiality reasons. Now I'm going to show you a really cool feature that we have that can help you engage your visitors to inspections automatically. To do this, click on autoresponders up the top of your listing. Here we have a couple of ways that you can set up autoresponders. We support email autoresponders and SMS autoresponders for both listing inquiries and open home or inspection attendees. Down here, if you want to have an email automatically go to someone as soon as they attend one of your open homes, just click Configure next to the email autoresponder. On this screen, you can now set up all the options for an autoresponder to go to inspection attendees specifically for this listing. I personally would recommend setting it up with information about the property that goes straight to them so that they have it in their email as soon as they get back to their computer. Here you simply select from the status of on or off for the autoresponder. Then from, you can select either the default agency email address or yourself or a specific agent. In the email subject, simply type what you want to be the subject for the autoresponder. In the preview text, enter what you would like to appear after the subject line when it comes through to their phone or any other device that shows a preview of their email. When you scroll down, it brings you to the email editor. We have another video that explains in more detail how the email editor works, or check out the downloadable user guide from within MantisProperty. Here we're going to add the listing information. So we simply select residential for sale because this is a residential property. Type in the address and select it, and then click Add Listing to Email. This has now automatically added the title and a brief description along with a photo and a link directly to that listing. Here we can now just click and drag that into position. And we can also add a bit of text at the top that says, "Thank you for attending the open home." Once you have your autoresponder set up, simply scroll to the bottom and click Save Updates. Now you will see that the autoresponder is switched on and you can change it at any time here. What will happen now is whenever anybody is recorded as attending any open home for this specific listing, that specific email will be sent to them automatically. You can do the same thing with SMS autoresponders. Simply click Configure on the SMS autoresponder, and then again you can select whether it's on or off. You can select the mobile phone number you want it to show from, such as the default agency or one of the specific salespeople. You can add listing information to the SMS. So here we'll just add this here, and that automatically puts a link to that listing in the message. Now here you can type your message. Underneath the message, it will show you how many characters you've used and it'll show you how many credits per recipient this message will take. That enables you to refine your message and try and get it down to 1 or 2 credits so that it doesn't cost you too much. Before you can send SMSs, your administrator needs to go into the Preferences section and into SMS integration, and here they can purchase credits. If you set up a SMS autoresponder and you don't have enough credits, it will not send the autoresponder, but it will send you a message to warn you that it was not able to send it due to lack of credits. The next thing that you can do to market to your inspection attendees is to use the email or SMS marketing tools. There are a number of ways that you can do this. The first way I'll show you is how you can easily just send an SMS or an email to all attendees of a specific inspection. To do this, you simply go into your listing, go into your inspections, and you will see there's 2 options for each inspection: send email to attendees or SMS to attendees. If you click send email to attendees, it will automatically allow you to start creating an email campaign, which once sent will go to everybody that attended that specific inspection. So this is a good way to send a thank you email to everyone once the inspection is finished and to touch base with them. The same thing can be done with the SMS marketing in the same way, just choosing to send them an SMS. If you want to send an email or an SMS to everyone that's attended any inspections or made any inquiries on a specific listing, then you can do this via the contact section, where you simply search for contacts, and there is an option here under listing search where you can choose to search for inquiries and inspections of a specific listing, and click search. Once you've done a search, you can then select everyone and choose to email those selected contacts or SMS those selected contacts. Another option is if you've done a search on specific attendees or inquiries of a specific listing, down here you can go into custom audiences and you can save that as a custom audience, which you can then send to at any time without selecting all the various search criteria. If you want to learn more about custom audiences, check out our video called Custom Audiences in MantisProperty. The next way that you can stay in touch with your inspection attendees or anyone that's made an inquiry about your listing is via the automated workflows. This can be accessed via the menu on the left-hand side. Automated workflows work basically like a digital personal assistant. You can set up an automated workflow to run, which is basically just a series of tasks that you set up, and you can tell it to run when a specific trigger is met. So for instance here, we could set up an automated workflow to run as soon as someone checks in for an inspection. To do that, we would click on Create New Automated Workflow, and where it has the trigger category, you would select Contacts, and then a contact attends an open home. For more information about how the automated workflows work, check out our automated workflows video. So in summary, MantisProperty makes it quick and easy to check in attendees to your inspections from any device such as a mobile phone, tablet, or your computer, laptop, or set up autoresponders to automatically engage with your attendees, and then the ability to send email or SMS campaigns to them to keep nurturing that relationship and building more competition on your listings.